Hey there, welcome to the Mortgage Minute for the middle of May. And as things start to heat up outside, Vancouver, the Canadian housing market continues to be hot topic, hot prices, etc. Here's a great article from the Globe and Mail on the Canadian housing boom, the social psychology of the real estate craze. Very interesting that. As we've talked about this, we're in a pandemic, and yet there seems to craze about going out and buying real estate, multiple offers, going in with no subjects, etc., etc. This article suggests that it's not a bubble, though. Don't be calling this a bubble, because we've been trying to say that for the past 10 years. The article goes on to suggest that every time we talk about it being a bubble, something else causes it to just kind of heat up again and keep moving along. Benjamin Tal, as you can see here on the screen, suggests that he calls this interview "Welcome to the Zig Zag Economy." The Zig Zag Economy basically is saying that as we go through this pandemic and we say, okay, you know what, we found a vaccination, so boom, people are all excited and activity happens. No, there's a second wave. Oh, come back. There's more vaccinations coming, and there's recovery coming, and then there's a third wave and a fourth wave. Zigzag. Very interesting. I'll send you a link to this if you're on my newsletter and you get this via my newsletter. There will be a link to this interview from the Financial Post. Good interview, well worth listening to. In the meantime, this is very interesting. You might recall 1 year ago, it was actually just a year ago, almost to the date, that the CMHC came out and said, with a second wave pending and second wave of the virus coming, we could see an 18% drop in real estate and housing prices across Canada. This almost set a bit of a panic out there. I even thought, oh my God, things are going to drop here. Of course they would. There would be a second wave, unemployment, bankruptcies, Armageddon. Well, guess what? Here we are a year later. Not only was there a surge, not only did we go through a second wave, third wave, now they're talking fourth wave. The real estate market seems unfazed by it. In fact, here, low rates are causing CMHC to predict that we're going to see a 14% increase next year. That means right through to 2022. Not only are they saying they were wrong with the 18% drop, but they're actually predicting a 14% increase. I'm going to share just some of my own personal thoughts here as to why I think a post-pandemic real estate market in Canada will continue to be strong. Number one, at the end of the pandemic, you're going to see a wave of economic activity. There's been a lot of pent-up spending and demand, and I think you're going to see almost an unprecedented wave of economic growth and activity, at least initially. The other thing is immigration. Traditionally, we have over 400,000 people entering Canada a year. Well, that's been kind of cut off and held back for 2 years. There's a huge pent-up supply of immigration coming into the country, and of course, that's going to chew up rental properties, and it's going to have an impact on real estate for sure. And the last one I want to touch on is the bank of mom and dad. With the bank of mom and dad, and is specifically baby boomers, the greatest benefactors of this surge in real estate have been the baby boomers, or anybody that's held on to real estate for more than 10 years. You're seeing a huge increase in your values. So as the millennials are trying to get into the market, there's the bank of mom and dad with unprecedented equity in their homes. Look for some of the greatest transference of wealth in the history of Canada to happen here over the next 10 years. And that's going to further stimulate what some people are calling an overheated housing market. So again, I don't see a bubble bursting. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. If you are in the market to get a mortgage, if you have any questions about refinancing or helping children in the next generation, accessing equity today to help kids buy for the future, or you just want to buy real estate for an investment purpose, whatever, give me a call, get a mortgage that comes with the device. Email me, peter@peterkinch.com. In the meantime, have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.